Hello and good afternoon. My name is Joe Rothberger. I am the Agricultural Hemp Manager here at LCOOC Ojibwe College in Hayward, Wisconsin. Thank you for joining me for our conversation on hemp cultivation. A little backstory about the program. In 2018, as a part of the Farm Bill, the hemp was approved for cultivation. In 2019, LCO had done some research and created a plan as far as how they were going to get involved. They submitted their plan, and in 2020 were approved for cultivation here on the reservation. That partnership involved some collaboration with the University of Wisconsin-Madison, as well as the USDA and LCO Conservation. Just a little bit about the grant. The grant was written for the economic feasibility of companion cropping in industrial hemp. As such, we had some variety trials with 10 different CBD cultivars, as well as some companions. The 5 companions that we had chosen were dill, basil, cilantro, marigolds, and sage. They were interplanted in our rows and measured throughout the season. Prior to the season getting started, we had worked with LCO Conservation and the Ag Division to acquire a license in order for us to cultivate. Our license had an operational plan, as well as some understanding of tribal code and laws that we had to adhere to. The biggest one being that our cannabis that we were cultivating would be tested, and that testing would stay under a 3% threshold. As you can see here in the season, once the license was approved, in early June, we had tilled the field and done some site prep with some black plastic mulching layer. The second week of June, the plants arrived from the UW-Madison, and they were all planted that third week of June. And as you can see here, by second week of June, they were off and growing and doubling in size almost every day, it seemed like. Just kind of a little bit of a layout here. The field as it was laid out involved cultivar trials, as well as different blocks of companion planting. As we kept track of them throughout the season, it was important that we had a plan and that we put the plants where they belonged and measured them throughout the season. The plant, as it were, without good plans and operations, they all look very similar. So we were needing a very good plan in order to understand throughout the season. As you can kind of see here, the companions grew very well. The marigolds flowered later in the season. The cannabis also it did its thing, and it grew very well. Some of the overall objectives of the program were to identify what grew well here in Hayward, as we are a zone 3B. It is very short on the season. The cultivating cannabis is a relatively new thing, and so we were also trying to devise different strategies for what that market would create with the newfound cannabis and newfound crops that we began cultivating. In our work with UW-Madison, they had made a couple of different trips up here throughout the season to measure the plant heights, as well as do some cannabinoid profile testing, as well as some species collections on the different beneficial bugs in different blocks with the companion planting. It was a pretty successful year, and we really look forward to what the second and third year will bring in our cultivating. If you have any additional questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Again, my name is Joe Rothberger, and I am the Agricultural Hemp Manager with LCOOC Ojibwe College here in Hayward, Wisconsin. Thank you very much. Have a good day.